Hey guys, Vadikid again, welcome back to more Twilight Princess HD. Last time we got started on the second dungeon. This episode we are going to continue on into the second dungeon. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, I think we can finish off this guy. Now, I mentioned yesterday how the last Matchmaking Sundays was the last one before the third one. Oh boy, that's still true. The truth is... Ooh, got a key. Oh, I got a key. Sweet. Okay, so the truth is that editing it took me till 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Or, it took me till 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday in order to get it all done. And it took me till 5 o'clock in the afternoon in order to render it. Like, oh my gosh, it took forever. But it's all worth it though, because the third year, as I found out, is almost 2 hours long. Like, if it was 10 more minutes, then it would have been over 2 hours. Which it definitely beats the second year, but I think shut up, phone. But I think that next year, I can definitely top that. Ooh, my favorite enemies! These are my favorite enemies in the whole game, the Dodongos. Mostly because, well, they look like little alligators. In order to kill these guys, you have to slash their tails, which I always feel bad doing because I love reptiles. But yeah, these versions of the Dodongos I love because they remind me of my two bearded dragons, Lizzie and Angela, which are currently living with Mom. So that's cool. But yeah. Like I said, these are my favorite enemies. Oh look, there's one more. Like, if there was any way to hack this game to where the Dodongos don't attack you, then I would definitely activate it, because I love these things. Then again, I love all reptiles. Snakes are my favorite, actually. Okay, now, in order to get this part, you gotta... So we need to put the iron boots on, and then we need to pull this thing. And then what we do is take the boots off, and then rush all the way over here. Now something tells me I'm not going to make it this time, mostly because of the fire pillar. Nope, maybe. Nope. 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 I didn't make it. Whoops. Okay. Something like that. That's where a good camera angle needs to come in. Okay, so what exactly am I missing here? And, sadly, whenever you fall into the lava, the Dodongos are no longer here. But that's fine. At least whenever I get 4 more rupees, we can finally get the Hyrulean shield, which, if memory serves right, is the most protective shield in the game. Well, actually, I think it's the most powerful shield in most of the 3D Zelda titles, now that I think about it. Alright, let's go ahead and try again. Alright, let's not fall off this time. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, and we have made it. Sweetness. Okay, now... Oh? This looks like fun. Oh, this is getting into a really cool mechanic. Alright, let's go ahead and fall down here. Now, because... now, like I mentioned before, it took till 7 o'clock in the morning in order to finish the third year. And, truth be told, I think it actually messed up my sleep schedule whenever I was editing it, because whenever I went back to sleep, I didn't stay asleep. I was mostly too awake. Oh, hello, you.
Ah, I thought I felt the presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Gorkoron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goramato is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power.
And we get the first key.
That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders.
Okay. I'll be sure to do just that. And what do we have here? We get the dungeon map. Sweetness. Alright. Now that we have that, it should make navigating a lot easier. Also in here. Steven plays moment. You got a red rupee. Steven plays is a really good Let's Player. I especially like his memorable moments. And hello. Hi. Phew, free at last. Gracious, you're the nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. And we have Oko. Alright, just like before, if we need to get out of the dungeon, then we will just ask her. Okay, now, like I said, editing the 3rd year messed up my sleep schedule. Luckily for me, my, I have work today, and it isn't till like late in the afternoon. Like, I have to work for 4 hours, which is honestly not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here. Now, what's this thing? Oh. Okay, this part. Also, another thing to mention, whenever walking on the ceiling like this, it can actually invert your walking mechanics. So, what seems to be forward is not, and whatever is backward seems forward. Basically left is right and right is left, and so on and so forth. Now, my question is, wasn't there a treasure chest that was upside down? Maybe there is, but I don't think I remember it too well. Also, hi, you, slug, you, die. You're dead. You're dead. I thought I remembered there might be a treasure chest up here, and I just don't know about it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Alright, that looks like where we're gonna step off. Now, sometimes... oh boy. I like to imagine that Link is just like, oh god. Like the blood is all rushing to his head and he's like, we better get to the next part as soon as possible. Cause, truth be told... oh. Ooh, switch. No one likes to be upside down for too long, otherwise blood starts to rush to your head. And it does hurt a little bit, but it can also make you lightheaded. Alright, finish you off. Oh, did you really just... Link, did you really miss? There we go. Ow, you bat, you die. I already lost a full heart because of that. What could this be? Okay. Oh, I see. So now that is gonna bring us to our next stop. Alright, let's go. Alright, hopefully we can make it. Nope. Alrighty. Now once that thing comes back, we can move on in the world. Yay! This thing's gonna go over here. I'm thinking this is where we're we want to drop off, right? Maybe, I don't know. Now you get some. 2 for the price of 1. And we taunt. Alright, let's go. But yeah, truth be told... oh wait. Yeah, I already mentioned it. Ow! Stop that nonsense. I get the feeling that I'm gonna be taunting a lot whenever I'm fighting enemies, mostly because, well, it's pretty cool. Alright, hey. Alright. Now these things... oh. Okay, this is gonna be a little difficult. Yep. Now, in order to taunt in this game, oh hey, treasure chest. Yeah. The way how taunts work is after you kill an enemy, sometimes whenever you press A immediately afterward, that's how you taunt. Okay. What could this be? Oh, a key. Sweetness. Alright. Okay. Now, honestly, I think I remember... Oh yeah, whenever I first got Twilight Princess for the Wii, I was looking in the manual actually shows that if you stay underwater for too long, then Link's gonna drown. I was like, oh geez, that's a bit disturbing. Which leads me a question. Which Legend of Zelda title has the most disturbing drowning animations? For me personally, I think that I think Wind Waker had the most disturbing drowning because it actually shows him sinking into the water and then rising up and not moving. It's like, oh my god, that's a bit much. Also, whenever you jump off a cliff, if you have the iron boots, you actually fall a lot faster. But do you take fall damage from it? I honestly don't know. Also, hey, treasure chest. What's this? Another red ruby. Sweetness. Alright, this is one of the few doors that runs on a timer, so let's go ahead and just rush on in here and be on our merry way. Oh, this part. This part is not going to be fun. Mostly because of these things in the center. If there's anything I think these things are the, Watchers. They kind of remind me of the one laser thing that gave me trouble in the Tower of the Gods all those years ago. That's pretty much what they are. Alright. Is this where we're gonna go? Even though I've played this game before, sometimes it can be rather difficult in order to remember which way's the right way. Also, hey. We grabbed the key, right? I think we did. Alright, let's go ahead and fall down here. Alright, there's no treasure chest down there. I was just checking before we rush off into the next room. Alrighty. Okay, this area. We have to dodge a bunch of fire arrows and get to the other side. Yeah, this part is, it's gonna be a bit difficult. It'll be fun, but difficult. Alright. Search around there, why not? Okay. Now, something tells me that as we go on further into the game, we're gonna have a lot more trouble. Mostly with, Ow. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot more trouble getting the, getting through certain dungeons, like the ice dungeon, which is actually my favorite dungeon within this game. Something tells me that one's gonna be a bit difficult. Alright. Got a small key. Let's go ahead and flee. Alright, next room. Let's see what we got going on. Now, okay, this area. Now, if memory serves right, just a little farther ahead is where we're gonna get the second key piece. Also, this thing. Now, in order to navigate across this thing, they put some metal tiles down there for just in case you don't make it. But usually, if you roll over a few times, you should be able to make it no problem. But twice is enough. Alright. Oh, hi. Hello.
Oh, the young human. I am pleased to see you made it this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ebizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch. Otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother.
And we get the second key shard.
Now there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that may help you, a weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is a beyond price, so we have protected it through the generations. Now when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it can aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you with the blessing of the Gorons.
Okay. We will talk to that guard in the next episode. So next time on Twilight Princess HD, we will climb that ladder and move on with the adventure. See you guys later. Eat bananas. And we'll also get to our next mini boss.